Perishability, services are highly perishable. We know it very well that during the service, if the clients are not present, then service cannot be kept or it cannot be stored also. Like you can say that if the doctor is providing services that particular time patient is not available, so doctors cannot store this particular service. So he cannot give these services to anybody because the patients are not available. Ownership transformation is not possible because that what the services you are going to get, that is from the product being already used by the several purposes. So let us say regarding the trains, can talk regarding that you booked a ticket in train, you booked a ticket in aeroplane. Most of the cases you will find that ownership transformation is not possible. Only for a certain duration of time you have purchased the services, and that services you can enjoy. So now we will go through each individual, what is intangibilities, goods, services, continuum, highlights. We are going to discuss now the continuum of goods and services. And here you are going to find which is a completely intangible and which is a tangible. So from tangibility to intangibility, that is from goods to services we are going to find. And certain services cases will find that is what we called it as a hybrid services, means both hybrid marketing, that both product and services, both things can be present, and that is there. So teaching is an intangible services. But here you are going to find that the teaching materials are available, that the chalkboard board you are going to find, that is the blackboard or the whiteboard, the marker, the chalk. And there are only a few truly pure tangible products of the pure intangible services are there. So that we can able to understand through the product or goods services continuum. So this is the goods services continuum. So that is tangibility versus intangibility that is being maintained here. You will find that which are the tangible elements and which are the purely service, and we can say this is a pure service and this is a pure product. Like one continuum to the next continuum, it will go from tangibility to intangibility. Then you will find this kind of things will happen. Like we can call that clothing. So clothing, you are purchasing any clothes, that is a purely product. You are purchasing jewelry, that is a purely product. Then furniture, that is purely product. Then houses also purely product. Motor cars also purely. But that associated with also the services, like the person concerned who is showing you the different kind of dresses. So that plays also some extent vital role to select any particular kind of dress. Second, jewelry. So jewelry cases also we are very much interested to go to the jewelry centers where most of the people are there, or you waiting time will be very less, or you can able to see more number of products from there. So some extent also service being associated with that. Furniture cases also, when you are visiting to any furniture house, although you want to purchase the furniture, but at the same time also you want to see how many people are available there and how these people can able to explain what is the space availability. Are the people skilled enough to give the information regarding that? So that is mostly happening in case of your furniture. Houses also we are going to find purchasing any house, going to the different rooms and seeing if it is a furnished house, depending on that, seeing the different products and different sizes of the rooms. And these particular rooms you can take the decisions, but besides that you are getting the services from this particular room. And the space availability, the ventilation, so other things plays a vital role for selection of this one. Motor cars cases, that when we are going to any specific exclusive showrooms of motor cars, we will find a lot of executives are available. Those executives are entertaining us regarding the product, the kind of services will be provided by the company, the warranty and the features availability with the product. Then the services like you need to financing services, like also after sale services. So all kind of things being discussed because the product is also associated with the services. If the services you are dissatisfied, you might not purchase. So here high in search qualities, because clothing cases, jewelry, you are spending more time here that to search any particular time. When you are spending more time, so there is a chance that if the service is not good, so you may not select the product. So this product is also associated, although we can call them as a tangible item, but some extent service is also associated with that one. That is high search qualities, means we have to search a lot to get that one. Second case is it coming, that is the mediocre one. Childcare, haircuts, holidays, and restaurant meals, like that. You will find that childcare cases, when you are going to the crèche, mostly you will find how the trained people are available there, the nurses and the women, those who are daycare women, those who are going to give the caring to the children. So all these things, when you are going to see that the space available to play, the playgrounds, the kind of dolls are available, how often they are spending the time with children, the cameras being attached with that one. So all these aspects are atmospherics, what we are talking in the retail, that is we are going to study here in the services cases, and we are selecting which childcare is better. Haircuts also, salons, going to the different salons space, salons chair, size, person who is giving the service to you. Then you will find that the kind of environment inside, the visibility, the clarity, the clearness, the light system, the extent of knowledge about the service provider, like the salon persons, how much they have trained, what are the different courts they have done. Holidays, when you are going to holidays, specific areas you are selecting, that is the location, the hotel's location, the kind of vehicles you are going to get during the holiday travels. So all these things you are going to take the decisions for that one. So restaurant meals also, when you are, that's why I told that in restaurant cases, two-way things are there. One is we are going to say product marketing, that is meals, and services marketing, how they are delivering these particular meals to you, what is the time durations they are taking, and what quality of products they are providing to you. So we called it as a hybrid marketing, because here in the restaurant, both the things are responsible for a better image. So that is search qualities wise. So here search experience qualities wise, means what the experience you got during the entire process of visit. If your experience is good, then you are selecting, or if your experience is not good, you may not select that one. Third, and mostly here you will find that it is services, less tangible component, mostly intangible elements are there, like medical diagnosis, nothing to do with that one. So these people, the trained people, the machineries what they have used, taken the photographs, and what way they can able to do the different analysis. Now car repair cases also, the kind of instruments they have and how expert the mechanics are there, who is giving the repairs, and after repair, how comfort are you feeling with your vehicle. Dentistry is that the dental doctor or dental doctors, you are going to physicians, you will find that who is giving the services as a doctor to the patients, how one can able to solve the problems, toothache problems, or any kind of tooth related problems. Legal services like lawyers, maybe civil lawyers, maybe criminal lawyers. So the services, what extent you are getting, how these lawyers can able to deliver their works in a specific time period, or they are lingering the process, like that. Television repair, and here we are going to find that who is going to repair and what extent he has the knowledge, the parts, what is it available with them, the facilities, what available them, so that he can able to deliver, or it will give the solutions very first. So here high in credence qualities. So if believability or degree of believability is more, because you are going to do the medical analysis. So if you do not have the believability, then you are not going to accept that what the report will come. Car repair mechanic is also not so strong, so you may not believe. Dentistry, the doctors is not so strong, so you may not show you more further about your teeth and other things. Legal services, that you are going to the law and court of then you are getting the services. But it is depending on also the lawyers to whom you have selected, the lawyers reputation in the market, how often he has solved the problems in the court, and what is the success rate of that particular lawyers. Television repair also, you no need to give this particular a new TV to a person having less knowledge. So you will always find or select a person having more knowledge in that particular area TV. Then you are going to select him or her as a repair for your TV. So this is what we talked regarding to that goods to service continuum. So you will find tangible elements is most goods and intangible is mostly services. So easy to evaluate. So product cases evaluations is quite easy, but in service cases this is very difficult to evaluate, because each and every aspects when you are going to see, and you cannot say that what you have seen that is the kind of result you will get. But in the case of product, what you have seen that is the result. If you are not going to get, you may return it also. But in services cases you cannot return it. It's the once you avail this one means you are going to pay for that. Intangible features, a service cannot be touched. I told from the beginning that a person in intangible aspects can not able to touch and not able to see also. Only he or she can feel that. Precise standardization is not possible. So standardization in the services is not possible because it is person oriented. If it is completely machine oriented, then you can say that the standardization can be possible. But when it is a person oriented, so service from person to person differs, different timing differs, the time consumption is also differs, like that. There is no ownership transfer. So I told from the beginning ownership transfer is not possible, because the service is a perishable item and that has given for a certain duration of time. So that duration will be over, again ownership remains with the person who is the service provider. Like I told regarding if it is a train ticket books or movie hall ticket books and flight also ticket books. So that is for a specific duration and specific day that services you can get it. That is not for always you will get that. Production and consumption are inseparable. So I told from the beginning that here service provider and the client must be present. And when service provider is going to provide the service, client is also going to enjoy the service provided by the service provider. That's why it is inseparable. There are no inventories of the service, as the service is completely perishable one. So there is no inventories can be stored and you cannot provide them. Inseparability, in most cases, a service cannot be separated from the person or are provided, because when you are present, like I can say that if you are getting a service from a doctor, as long as the doctor is there, you may get the service. If the doctor is not there, you may not get the service. If you are in a parlor also, as long as the parlor person is there, you will get the service. If the parlor person left, then you may not get the service. So that is mostly from the service provider. The clients cannot be separated. In order to generate the service, definitely both the person must be present. Heterogeneity cases, the human element is very much involved in providing and rendering services, and this makes standardization a very difficult task to achieve. So I told from the beginning that standardization in the services is not possible, because in the product cases you may produce the same product. So selecting any product from the total baskets, you will get the same product in all those cases. But in the services, it is purely based on the person. So the person to person, the services differs. Like I can say a barber, one barber to another barber, the hair cutting will differ. One doctor to another doctors, the services provided by them will differ. So that's why what we can say that standardization cannot be possible. This is despite the fact that the rules and procedures have been laid down to reduce the role of human element to ensure maximum efficiency. So nowadays, what they are trying to do, they are putting less human powers as to reduce the human related errors, and putting more number of you can say that your machines, robotics being used to standardize the services. So some extent standardization can be possible in the services when it is machine operated. Now perishability, as I told that the storing of services is quite difficult. So that's why services cannot be stored. That means no need to warehousing for the services, and it's not possible that services you can store and you can give it to them. And this is perishable because it is not stored. So once this particular service time will be over, that is already gone. Means next person will come for the services. That's why it's perishable. Spare berths on the train, unsold seats in a cinema hall represent the service capacity with the lost forever. Means if in a particular movie is going on and 50 seats are vacant, means that is not being compensated by any other thing. So that is vacant for that particular time. So that is what perishability. So you cannot avail that services again. In the case of service, you may pay for its use, but you never own it. Like if you are booking a hotel, or if you are going by train, or by flight, or you are going for the movies, anywhere you will find that it is for a specific time period your ownership being booked. So after once the time will be over, your ownership is not there. Another person's ownership will be there, or he can able to enjoy. Now, implications of the services characteristics. What are the implications? So, intangibility cases, sampling, difficult to judge qualities. So, it is intangible means you will find you cannot touch it, but you can feel it, and by feeling, sometimes you can say also the AC is working very nice. So, the temperature is low, sometimes temperature is high, and you cannot say exactly that the temperature is right or wrong like that. And booking a ticket in also in a train from one chair to the next chair, or one berth to the next berth, also knowing that the service standards, so that is might be difficult for to understand it. And means of overcoming characteristics, focus on benefits. So what the benefits derived, or what the benefits you have discussed with the service providers, you just do that one. Use brand names, personal services, develop reputation, increasing tangibility. So tangibility cases, you will find that what are the tangible things are there that will create a brand name is associated with that. Like I can say that if you have been to a particular hotel and you have seen the services, like the beds are good companies, beds are there, and good companies TVs there, good companies your bathroom fittings are there, so the quality of services will be improved. But if they are not providing that kind of products, means the quality of services deteriorates. Inseparability cases, implications that requires presence of performer, producer, direct sales, limited sales of the operations, geographical limited market. As the service is related to the client and the service provider has to meet, so there is a specific location and area the service can be provided. It's not possible that your territory will be bigger. Like I can say that a doctor practicing in Delhi, so a Odisha persons cannot go to Delhi to get these particular services, because he will find some other doctors which having similar kind of backgrounds can give them the same services. It's not essential to go to Delhi and get back that particular services. So here, that's why those people, those who are giving the services, they are concentrating only on the local area where they are operating. So other area people may or may not come. So here means some overcoming characteristics: learn to work in larger groups, work faster, train more service performance. Like you know it very well that when initially pizza, Domino's Pizza and other people came, so they are operating only in the small places where they can able to deliver the product in the same performance. So later on they have increased the radius of their services, and now most of the areas they can able to cover, because of they have also different retail outlets where they can able to provide the service instantly, because the duration must be half an hour. Within half an hour the product must reach to the customer's point. Next is the heterogeneity. So difficult to standardize quality, as we have already discussed that the two services cannot be same. So because the human errors are there, or human every time might be in the different way they are giving services, means that the same person is taking two classes. The two classes must not be equal or equivalent. So you will find there is a difference. The difference is only because of that. What is it coming to his mind? He's describing that one. So it is exactly the same thing you may not get. So that's why standardization is not possible. Careful selection and training of the personnel, define behavior norms, reduce store human experiments, and merchandise and automate maximum possible operations. So like you can say that more into, if you are going to say that training the people to give the similar kind of services, and mostly it is computerized operations. So if you are going to make like this, so standardization of the services can also be possible. Perishability cannot be stored, problem in demand fluctuation. So highly perishable items, so cannot you keep, and these are the services are the highly perishable items. So that's why whenever you want to accept these particular services, that particular time actually you put your need. Otherwise, your services cannot be stored and the time will lapse also. So better match between supply and demand by price reductions in the low demand season. So you try to see whenever your services will be available, you just go there and get back the services. Ownership, customer has access to build, but not ownership of facilities or activities. So this is what that it is not like a product that your ownership can be transferred, like refrigerator, like TV. So it's a service kind of things where you are booking a ticket, you are getting the services in the banks, you are getting the services from the parlor, you're getting the services from the cleaning. So any kind of services you are going to find, so that is completely time related, and ownership cannot be possible because the owner is the service provider. So he is providing the different kind of service, and for that they are charging certain amount of money from the company. Service classifications. A large number of classification schemes for services has been developed to provide strategic insights in managing them. So how to classify these particular services on the basis of their requirement and other thing. The nature of service demand and the attributes of the service product. Let us discuss the scheme briefly. What kind of product is it? What kind of services derived by the customers from that particular product? So that is mostly on the basis of that also the divisions are there. So nature of the Service Act. As per the law has classified services according to whether services are directed at people or positions. So some of the services cases are directed at people, and some of the services cases positions, you are getting the service from that. Like it's a product but giving services, like if it is a freeze, if it is a fan, if it is a TV, it's the kind of product which is giving the services to the customer. So ownership transfer is also possible in certain product cases which is associated with the services. And I mentioned physical position or assets. So how physically you are going to get back these particular assets, and on the basis of that you are taking the decisions. So four broad classification of services: tangible actions, intangible actions, people, and positions. So tangible actions are services directed at people's bodies, healthcare, salons, restaurants, passenger transport. So this is what it is, people related. And here also the tangible actions is what here you find that the person having certain equipments, and through that he is trying to give the services, and people directly can see the kind of machines are available in the medical or healthcare services. Restaurants also, the space available for sitting arrangement, the kind of foods are available. This is also taking place. Passenger, when they are moving by the vehicles, maybe long tour or just short tours, if they are going through the trains, flights, or taxis, all those cases, this plays a vital role. What is the space you are going to get, and what is the duration your journey. So transportation cases, you need to see that what is the space available for the transportation, the time duration for the transportation. So all these things take place. Next is the possessions. Services directed at goods, physical possessions, free transportation, laundry and dry cleaning, and lawn care. Mostly you will find that services directed at goods. So here possession oriented that things are there. Physical possessions, the product you are going to say that. Pre-transport cases that through the flight, the transportation is it coming, that goods. So you are possessing, your ownership is there. Then after that you are shifting your product from your go down to the next go down. Laundry and drying cases also, when the dresses are coming to you, you are now the possessors. You are going to look after this particular goods, because once you get back or delivering to the customers, the customer will ask regarding the quality of ironing and other things you have done, or cleaning you have done. Lawn care cases also, you have given assigned. Even if also you can say talk regarding that home decorations or home colors cases, the key is being given to the interior designers, and interior designers are trying to do that one. On the basis of that also they are getting the amount of salaries and other things. So these are all tools coming under your tangible aspects. So possession cases. Second tools are related to your intangible actions. So services directed at people's mind, broadcasting, education, information, and museums. So here you will find saying something, a lot of people are there in the market who are observing. So how qualitative the services you are giving, so your brand name will go up. Education also said that as we teachers are giving educations to the students, students can able to understand that what kind of education they got from the market, from the institution. Information and museums cases also, you will find that what extent the customers are asking about the products, what is the utility of that particular products, are they keeping for the reasons, or they keeping museums. So all these things being seen. Next is services directed at intangible assets. So intangible assets are like bank accounting, banking, insurance, legal services. So sometimes these are the outsourcing, sometimes you can say, or the assets companies are keeping for the certain functions, or these are may not be the product of that particular company. Like banking is, banks are operating but they are giving services to you. Insurance are operating there but they are giving services to you. Legal are also operating. When you have any legal issues or problems, so you are connecting to them. So this is what intangible assets. Now services and customer relationships. How services related to the customer relationship, and where the customer relationship is more essential and where membership is also there. Like you can say in the case of insurance people, they are individually interested to talk with the people, that is regarding the insurance, what insurance they have done, or in your future they want to do the insurance, what kind of insurance it is a general insurance or it is a life insurance. So this membership will be continuous, real interactions must be there, that is a membership group. So you want to be the member of that one to sell it very well. Education is also a continuous, every day you are coming to the classroom, sitting there, learning something, and teachers are giving the education to you. Only thing is that this is the membership basis, you are getting a certification in your when you are studying. So once your study will be over, then you are going through that education, you are going to see the membership. You are going to continue or not, that depends. Banking cases also continuous interactions. Is it essential that you need to keep track with those people, that those who are doing the regular banking? Non-membership, you do not want to be the member. Police protections as they have given to the public. Public highways, that the poster, that is the services provided by the traffic police, how to move, where to go, and doing all these things. That is a non-membership, because no membership being required for that. Discrete nature of delivery is the discrete. So theater seat subscription means commuter tickets. So any tickets you are going to do and doing all these things. So as per your requirement, as per your convenience, you try to find it out which one is better one. And next one is the non-membership, is the car rental. So you do not want to be the car rental is essential, that your membership is essential. So you can take this particular, any car rental system is there. So drivers are there. So you may ask and you get the services. No membership is required. Pay telephones, PCOs are available. No need to make interactions or membership. So you pay it and you do that one. Restaurants also no non-membership, but day by day they are trying to make it also membership. You want to be a member of that particular restaurant to get the better services of that, or if you pay something, or if you have a card of that particular hotel and you can eligible for that one. So that is mostly they are trying to do. That is restaurant cases. Now service delivery modes. So what are the different ways that which you can deliver these particular services? And the first is coming, that is nature of interaction between customer and organization. So when we are going to talk or make the relationship with the organization and the customer, so that particular time, customer goes to service or organizations, means if it is I'm going to talk regarding teaching, if it is a movie hall, if it is any other groups services provided by, like clubs are there also, where you will find. So customer goes to the service or organization. So here customers are frequently coming to that organizations to get the service, and what the service are available, whether it is available or not, all kind of things must be seen, so that you can say that the service delivery mode is in the right conditions. Second is the multiple sites. Boss services cases, multiple terminals are there. You may go to any one of the terminal and get back the boss. It is not possible that only one terminal will be there, everybody has to reach to that particular place. So boss services having more number of terminals, so each individual, those who are unable to filling this particular questions asked by this particular thing, so that particular cases you are going to do it very well. And that fast food also, you will find that service stations are available, and you may get this particular service. So it's not essential that only one service center you can get, so multiple services. So boss services multiple sites, only because of the people are living in the different places cannot go to the single place, they have to go to the multiple places. So food chain also the same, that whenever you are feeling hungry, so it's not essential to go to a single outlets to get back your food. So that's why food chains are available. Similar kind of foods at the multiple retail outlets is available. Service organizations comes to the customer. So here customer is going to the service organizations, that is theater cases, boss service, and postal. But where service organization comes to the customer, so lawn care means you will find that they are approaching. These people will come to your home. Then if you have a lawn in your front, so they will give the lawn care services by cutting it properly and trimming it properly by that one. And second is that the pest control. Sometimes in your home also, because of the cockroach, the flies, several kind of other things. So it is highly essential. Every 4 to 5 years we have to go all the pest control people to do that one, to at least termite control also. Invite those people to do sufficient actions against that one, so that your house will be in its good condition. Mail delivery cases that the postal payments are coming to the multiple customers point, but here the multiple sites because one postal is not responsible for the entire city. So we'll find lot many postal offices are there, and these letters what it came to the different departments. These departments are responsible for to sell it or give it to the customers. Then it is coming the emergency auto repair. So emergency auto repair cases also you will find that multiple sites. We will find also in the market there are more number of pressure check, that is tire pressure checks are available. Then tire repairing centers than the mechanics. The reason is that very frequently the problems faced by the customers are the puncture in the tire or giving pressure to the tire. So these are the problems are very common. So that's why that is in multiple sites. Emergency auto repairs can be done. So you will do that. Customer and organization transact at arm's length. Credit card, local TV stations, telephone broadcasting company. So local TV cases we are going to find. First is the credit cards that customer must to transact through this one. Here customer and organization both the things simultaneously must be present to do that one. So ATM card, debit card, then credit card, all those cases you require the machines to operate to do that activities. Then we said that too many other cards are available. That is, we can say that to get the service like your reward cards are available in the market, and certain cards for the petrol that you are going to get. This one they have started with that. Local TV stations. So local TV stations are also highly essential. Both the connectivity must be there. You have to make the complaint for a particular kind of services. You are going to see the different kind of channels, and that is possible through the local TV stations. Next, the multiple site cases, telephone company broadcasting. So here you will find the telephone companies are broadcasting in the different places, different locations, and people can able to access. Like I can say that radio stations, different radio stations are there, different channels are there, different TV tower systems are there, and nowadays also we have the DTH system. So automatically DTH for the multiple sites. One DTH is responsible for one kind of one customer, but later on they have done also that multiple customers also you can take through the single dish antenna. So that is also they have done. Now the service marketing makes extra piece, as we have already discussed in the case of the product mix, product marketing mix. So marketing mix cases, we are finding that 4 P's we have discussed as it is the product, but rest 3 P's are responsible for the services. So first 4 P's are the product, price, place, and promotion. That is also equally important for the services marketing. So first is the product. When you are going to talk, that is an intangible product. When you are going to talk, that is a service. So service cases, we need to see which brands are, which companies providing the services. Second thing is that product mix are there. So we have product length, width, depth, and consistency are there, and product mix like the product warranties, product features, product labeling, product brand name, and product packaging. So all these plays a vital role for when we are going to talk regarding the services mix. So here services cases also we are going to find this one. The brand name of the services, let us say which flight services, is Air India if you are going by, or any other flights you are going through. So that is mostly the quality of services is based on that particular brand. Which hotel are you selecting? That is a 5-star hotel or 4-star hotel, 3-star hotel. That depends also that what kind of services you are going to get, and the brand name is also associated with the Taj groups of hotels. So some brand names are different you are going to buy. This is the product cases. Then service also, if it is unable to provide the service also, there is some sorts of advantages you are going to get, that they will provide these services and other kind of things also. Second is coming price. So price on the services. As I told, that services is also based on the service provider and the clients. So we cannot say that the service standard will be same. The service standard differs. So when you are going for the different kind of services, the charges are also equally different. Like I can say that different doctors have the different charges, different hotels have the different charges, different parlors have also the different charges. This is only because of that the price structure on the services and the services brand name is associated with that one. More is the brand popularity, more is the brand image, so definitely price of that particular services will be more. And unknown services or less reputed brands cases, you will find the service cost is low, and you can verify yourself and to see that. Third is coming the distribution channels. So services are not never going to be stored. So most of the cases services are available in the different service centers. So this can be the distribution channels. We can say that the franchisers, like we can say Habib haircuts. So Habib have the franchisor too many throughout India. The Lakme also they have like that. So these people have their own branches are available. Besides that, they are also licensing with the private party to train them and give the seminar kind of services exactly almost same, because they want to charge the same price what they're charging in the most of the metros. Then fourth one is the promotion. So promotion cases, what way the service marketing is being advertised. So advertisement of services, like through the advertisement or through the personal sales promotion, or through the personal selling, or through the public relation, or through the direct marketing. So when we are going to talk regarding advertisement, how are you representing your advertisement in the newspaper, in the magazines, or in the TV, or anywhere. So this is the kind of things advertising is possible. That sales promotion is the discounts you are providing in the services. So might be because of the different functions. So you may charge less. Recently, what they are going to say that in the newspaper came that all the flights they have enhanced the price structure of their flights. So this is around 40% of the price that is increased because of that. It is now a festival occasion. So for only for the keeping in mind the festival occasion is there, the crowd rush will be more. So they have enhanced the price structure. So that is also sometimes sales promotion, on either you are giving discounts or the charges might be higher. But most of the product cases and services cases, the companies are trying to give the discounts to sell more number of products. Next is coming personal selling cases. Some services, personal selling services are coming. Last, like I can talk regarding the urban club, people are coming for the different kind of services. If your AC has any problem, TV has any problem, or parlor services, they are going to give it at your home doorstep. Also, you are going to get. And next is coming that public relation. So public relation cases, what is it happening? That services you are going to give, it is sometimes you are going to give it as a free, or sometimes you are narrating about the quality of services. You are going to take also the film stars to the parlors, or film stars and other people, celebrities, to the different locations to give the services, like hotels. Then you are going to find the few spots like that. They are going to gyms also like that, where you are getting the services. And by this process, the service charges differs, or service charges may go up. And the last one is the direct marketing. So you may get also the services, like I can say that if you want to purchase a software, so directly online also you may get the password or passcode. And if you are purchasing any software that is antivirus and other kind of softwares, also you may get also that services, numbers, that is code numbers, very easily, very quickly also. Now next three onwards is strongly meant for the services people, because there is a service provider is the main person who is providing the services. Is the doctor is not a good doctor, or the parlor person is not a good person, means he is not so trained, or not highly educated, or like that, where education is essential, not having the expertise in that particular field. So that plays a vital role. So that's why a doctor is not so popular, a doctor is not educated too much, or not practices on that particular field, cannot give the justice to the services to the customer. So that's why people plays a vital role. And parlor cases also, if he is unable to quote it properly, because the customer is also equally watching that how the service provider is delivering the services. If they are not providing or delivering the standardization of services, then there is a chance that people may leave the place and ask for some other kind of services. Physical evidence. So all the kind of services what you are getting in the markets are based on also physical things are there. So whether there is a presence of that or not, I can say that the institution is a big institute and providing all kind of services, but infrastructure is not good, or infrastructure is not sufficient, or infrastructure space is very less. So that that shows that it is unable to provide that kind of services. Bank branches are very small; they cannot provide the services very fast, or they cannot do the check clearance very fast. It depends, because the number of people are more. So physical evidence is that logically what the things are present where the service provider provides the service. If that is not attractive, or that is not doing very well, then also if it is a I can say that physiotherapy, if you are going to give and the space is not available and the patients are unable to do, so the machines must be more, also the trained people must be more. So these are the what physical evidence we are going to find. And the process cases, we are going to find that how are you going to do, like we can say that day by day, when you are going for the eyesights, see our eyes conditions is good or bad. So that is for that we are contacting the eye specialist. So eye specialist is giving the opinion on the basis of his own evaluation, and second is giving the opinion on the versus that some mechanic, some instruments, by verifying through the instruments. The price charges can be more in the case of that processes, that is what he has spent already. The machines being used and not by the human is going to do and may charge more. People may not give also. So process cases, sometimes the process is critical, the process is simple, and more is the critical. Customer sometimes may be confused or not interested to get the services. If the process is very easy, also customers are liking this particular process, and the company can able to deliver a better result if the process is very nice. Now the marketing mix for the services. So as we started, I discussed from the product, price, place, promotion, people, physical evidence. So what are the things which are coming under this one? Let us see here. So in the product cases, I told that the product range, we can say that it is the product length. What is the number of products available in that particular company? More is the product length, then more is the believability of the people. They are going to purchase this particular product, and these companies are successful in the market because that's why they have the wide range of products are available. Quality wise, what we have seen that what quality they have delivered last 20 to 30 years, that is, this is how these things are happening. Services cases also the same thing, that the quality of services they are provided from last so many years. Brand name, how popular the brand name is there, the brand image that customers carry in their minds, and brand image is good or bad or not known earlier. Next is coming that the warranty. So warranty is also equivalent to your the brand name, because better is the brand name, the warranty is also good, but the warranty period is not depending on the brand image or brand image status. Next, post transaction services, immediately after purchase the product. So whether you are going to get the services as per the commitment, or you are trying to believe the reputed companies as their commitment is better than the non-reputed companies. What way you are believing? So that plays the value. So these are all coming under your product part. Next is coming your price part. So label, discounts, allowance, commission, paid, payment terms, consumers perceived value, quality, price relationships. Like level of discounts, what you are going to get, level of discounts or allowances, commissions also, what you are going to get. That means more is the discount and allowance, people may prefer to go that kind of services. Means one parlor is giving more discounts, people may go to there. One institutions who is providing the same educations, people may prefer also to join that institutions because of the low price. Payment terms, consumers, so payment terms also like instant payment, you are going for that EMI payments, so all these kind of things also take a vital role to take decisions regarding whether you want to purchase it now or later also. And next is consumers perceived value. Consumer perceived value is that what extent with the previous product experience you got that you are satisfied or you are more satisfied with the services. So mostly what I have seen services cases, brand loyalty is more because than the product. Like people once gone to a particular parlor, people once gone to a particular doctor, people once gone to a particular mechanic. So always consistently maintaining the same relationship with that particular person because they do not want to go to a new one unless until they are finding suitable for them. So they are never going to discontinue with those people. So they are continuing that. So that is perceived value. Then quality versus price relations. Very often these are the things mostly as in India, mostly middle class people are there. They are always thinking of that what quality they are getting and what is the amount they are paying. So better is the quality and less is the amount they are paying. So they are definitely going to select that particular kind of services. Next is the place, location, accessibility, distribution channels, distribution coverages. So altogether, what is the total area coverages, which are the areas you have gone there and how you can able to give the services in that locations. Like I can say that you are selling laptops in the so many areas, but your service centers are not available in all those areas. So that will create a problem for you. So services must be there. Where are you selling the products? Or besides that also I can say there are certain companies, those who are selling the product only in the metros and few cities like McDonald's, then you are going to find KFC. These people are very rarely going to the different locations. They are depending on the city size, the number of educated people. They are making the research work on that and finally find out where they want to open the service centers. Promotion cases, advertising, personal selling, sales promotions. I told all those things, how this plays a vital role. When you are educating the people regarding the services or the new kind of services you are providing. People cases, you are going to find training. How often you are giving the training to the people so that they can able to understand and they can deliver in the better services to you. Like we have seen also like the Reliance, like also the Max. So many retail outlets are there. So it depends on how easily they can able to explain the customers and they can show the products very well. So that plays a vital role. Or we are going to talk regarding the banks, then ticket counters. All those cases also equally the trade people are highly essential to educate. Commitment, incentive, appearance. This is also that what extent the service people made the commitment and incentives being given to the customers, different kind of incentives. If they're getting or liable to get or loyalty points if they're going to get. Appearance, interpersonal behavior, attitudes of the customer. So how these people employs attitudes towards the customer. How the banks are giving the different kind of attitudes to the customers. That bank is too popular because if your banks are more caring and discussing with the people very well, customers, entertaining their problems. So people mostly going to that particular kind of banks and hotels. Then physical evidence is the environment, furnishings, colors, layout, noise levels, facilitating goods, tangible clues. Like that I told already, the infrastructure, what you are providing, infrastructure can build outside, what the gardening you are maintaining. So this plays a vital role. Very often these kind of things are happening in the case of petrol pumps. We have seen that the petrol pumps, they are keeping the your vehicle can be parked, bigger trucks, lorries can be parked, and they are giving free air services, and uh, washing facilities are also washing and cleaning facilities are available, but it's a paid one. And other cases like small restaurants kind of things also available nearby, so that people can able to enjoy that physical evidence. So physical evidence plays also vital role. Policies, procedures, mostly mechanism, employee customer involvement, flow of activities. So how are you going to do your policies, what it can permit and what is not permitted? If it is policies is more complex, people may not go to that kind of services. So policy is very simple and it is user friendly. Mostly people will prefer to go there to get back this one. Even if also internet sites and other things, people want to get the services from that sites. If the policy is very clear and very easy to understand, and they are quite helpful to the customers. Now the service marketing triangles, let us go through this particular triangle, understand how the triangles takes place. So this is company, employees, customers. So when the relationship between company and employees is the internal marketing. Company wants to sell certain products, so internal people are going to consume, and for that it is an internal marketing they are going to. Second is that from company to the customers, that is external marketing. Your product will be available in the retail points, and you are discussing with the customer, you are handling with the customers. So that is very often happening. But the third one is the employee and customers, that is interactive marketing. This marketing is very much important because very often customers believe the employees of the organization rather than the company. So employees informations regarding a particular kind of product, and customers is very happy, and customers want to interact with that one. So that particular cases is very much easy for them to understand and evaluate. External cases, that is setting company setting the promises, and here company is with their employees enabling that promises. So service and technology, this is the changing as a result of information we are going to get. So here more is the technology is better, then we are getting better services. Day by day our cell phone services and other things are changing because of the technology, and internet cases also we are getting the better services. So technology offers possibilities for the new services offerings. So new business models are also coming. So technology is day by day also coming to the retail outlets, like billing counters you are going to find, and instant through the tab also they can able to also calculate all these things, and the records can also they can able to keep it, and that can be shown also. The internet transactions also can be seen properly. So all these things with the technology can be done. ATM counters, we are withdrawing certain things, then self-service mode also we are going to do, and multi-way information flow, deeper customer relationships can be maintained, analytics through that one, customer relationship can be done very well. So we can able to discuss that today, how service is helping us in the different context, and at the same time also the technology is helping that one. So thanking you.